Felt the need once again to do this video. I did one in 2008 when Bank of America pulled this stunt on Americans by reducing their credit limit on their credit cards close to their available balance, and causes the card to look like it's maxed out. Well, I received a letter 2 days ago from Bank of America where they had done that on one of my cards. I spent 5 hours on the phone off and on yesterday until I finally got a senior supervisor about 3:00 p.m. that shined some light on trying to get some resolve to this problem. When they do that, when they lower the credit limit on your credit card close to what your balance is, it looks like you are maxed out on your credit card. When you're maxed out, FICO looks at that and sees that you are maxed out, and they reduce your credit score because of that. When indeed, before it was reduced, we were not maxed out. On this particular card, we never charged more than 20 to 30% of what the credit card limit was. In April, we made a larger purchase, and we had the auto pay set on this card at a minimum amount being paid every month. After we made this purchase, we went in and adjusted that in the 1st of July to make the minimum payment so that it's always being made, even though we've charged more on the card for a larger purchase. That adjustment did not take place until September the 8th, 3 days ago. Therefore, it looked like we were not making the minimum payment on the card every month. We were making partial payments. No notification, no email. We had no clue this was taking place. So that caused a review of our account. And by that review, they lowered the credit limit, when in fact, we made the adjustments in time that this should have never been a problem. But it took 60 days for us to click from a fixed amount of payment to a minimum due on the card each month. Because of that delay, it created this review that caused this problem that says, oh, you haven't made all of the payment on your particular account. So I dealt with Bank of America all day long yesterday. They apologized. They could not figure out why this took so long. They couldn't figure out a lot of different things. For the first 4 hours in the first 3 departments, I got nowhere. Was very disappointed with how we were handled until I got to Frank, the senior supervisor, who finally realized that what was being told to us was inaccurate by a guy named Alphonse, and he was going to reprimand and correct that situation and do what he could to try to satisfy our problem. They knew that we were loyal customers, have been loyal customers since 1988, and this only affected one of our cards. So I'm asking the CEO and I'm asking Jason, who's in charge of the credit cards, to review this account and raise our credit limit back up. That's the only thing to do. It's the right thing to do. We should not be in this situation. And I'm asking today, on September the 11th, 2025, that you all raise that credit limit back up and restore the confidence that I should have in the Bank of America for taking care of our account. We're one of those customers that take care of our account. We're one of those customers that get our credit reports every month. We're one of those customers that get our credit scores every month through the MyFICO app. We're not ones that don't pay our bills. And I think that this has been done wrong. I think that we've been handled wrong. And I felt like this needs to be addressed immediately. Take this video for what it's worth. As a customer that's dissatisfied with the way we were handled on a long-term relationship that we've had with Bank of America since 1988, and correct your wrong and make this right. We did what we needed to do on our end, and we went through all of that yesterday. And because it took 60 days for the flip of a switch on your online banking to correct this, it continued to show that we were making the minimum payment. Plus, during this whole process yesterday, our auto pay was totally cut off. It was totally deactivated. And Frank, the senior supervisor, had to reactivate it, and he was upset that one of your employees deactivated this on our account. And he was going to research the logs and research the information that day to try to reprimand those people that did wrong. So again, I'm asking the head of the credit card division and the CEO, I need you all to correct this wrong and make it right and raise that credit limit back up. Thank you.